Hi, this is Kamera again. We're on day number 204. We're in Proverbs 30 through 31. These are the last two chapters in Proverbs. I'm kind of hating to leave Proverbs because it's been so good. Book of wisdom, and I see so much. And I'm just enjoying it. Self-evaluating, just looking at life through the man who God created to be the wisest man on earth. And so, yeah, that's where we are, guys. The last two chapters in Proverbs. And these last two chapters are saying of certain people, like this first one, the saying of Agar, son of Jakeh. He says some things like he's weary, he's worn out, and he lacks wisdom. He talks about who God is. And I love the fact he asked God for two favors. Okay, one of them is that he never lie. But this last one is that he asked God to not let him be rich or in poverty, which is pretty cool. And he explains why. And he's like, if I'm too rich, I may start denying God. And if I'm too poor, I might steal, which is disrespectful to God. Just give me enough to be satisfied. That's what he asked for. And then there are a few things that he talks about that that amazes him, or that satisfies the earth, or just not good. And he points out those things, like there are four things that are never satisfied, four things that amazes him, and a few other things. So you guys might want to take a look at that because it's interesting what he says. And so far, you can see that he really does have some good common sense, good wisdom, and some of the things he points out. And then the other book, the last one, was sayings of King Lemuel, his sayings that his mother taught him. And he also talks about a virtuous woman, how she works hard with her hands, how she takes care of her family, and how she's faithful her husband. She's faithful to her husband. She's cherished by her husband and her children. And just some good stuff here. Just some good stuff. She's taking care of her house. She's busy, just taking care of life, taking care of things. She's very responsible. And then the last thing that it reads, I thought it was pretty cool when the last verses it read was charm, about the virtuous woman as well, in that section. Charm is deceptive. Beauty does not last. But a woman who fears the Lord will be greatly praised. Isn't that something? And I love I love to see people who love the Lord. And if I had to say what is more appealing to me about a man, to me, is his love for the Lord, his desire to please the Lord. And I love when you see those women who love the Lord. That is beautiful to see women who love the Lord. They're more aware of who they are, they are, and they're more caring of other people. They're not as judgmental. It's just a beautiful thing when a woman or man stand for God, non-judgmental to anyone, understanding that people have their struggles, and that you just care enough that the person is going through something, and your heart really goes out to them, and you're not as judgmental, and you're giving. So those are beautiful characteristics. So I love that charm is deceptive, beauty does not last, but a woman, I say, and a man who fears the Lord will be greatly praised. And to me, I'm telling you, that's how I feel, because just look at the characteristics of a person and you'll see their true beauty. I'm just saying, that's just how I feel. But this book of Proverbs, so good. I really hate that we're leaving it. Of course, we're going to Ecclesiastes tomorrow. But yeah, it's been so good. Good for the spirit, good for peace. And you notice, guys, in the book of Psalms, spent a lot of time talking about, a lot of praises to God, a lot of praises and prayer to God, a lot of crying out. Proverbs Book of Wisdom, help you to see yourself and just help you to guide you to be more wise in life. So I mean, they've been great. Psalms, Proverbs. We're going to Ecclesiastes tomorrow. So good, so good, so good. I thank God for his word. I thank God for wisdom. I thank God for showing us ourselves, helping us to accept what he pointed out about us, and then giving us the spirit of repentance because we want to please him. It doesn't feel good to see the ugly, but recognize the ugly and keep it real. And just say, Lord, forgive me. Help me to do better. I want to please you. That's what it all boils down to, right? So, guys, yeah. Day 204, Proverbs chapter 30 and 31. You have a God-filled, blessed day.